Shush! What's good, y'all, man? It's Big Dan back with another video, man. Today we're gonna talk about, did I say man twice now? Let me say it again, man. It's Big Dan back with another video today. Nah, that's not how I say it, man. Shush! What's good, y'all? It's Big Dan back with another video, man. Today we're gonna talk about whether you should cut or you should bulk. And there's really not, actually, before I get into the video, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe, man. If you right now, the button is still red, change that. Alright, let's go. Anyway, let's get into the video. So, this is an age-old question. Should you cut or should you bulk? And to be honest, there's really not one definite answer unless you're extremely lean or extremely fat. There's really no one way to go. So I'll just give you guys my philosophy on how I judge whether I should to cut or to bulk, and then you can apply it to yourselves, or do what you want to do, I guess. You feel me? But the way I look at it, man, if you are above 11-12% body fat, you should really not be bulking, man, because most likely you're gonna bulk past 20% now, and then you're gonna be in the 25 to 30% area of body fat. It's gonna be hard for you to get from 30% all the way down to like below 10, like maybe 8%, whatever, so you can look nice again for me, so you can actually see all the amount of your gains, right? So I would say if you're not below 12% body fat, you should always cut first. So cut down to like 9%, 8%, and then you can go back up. You feel me? If you are below that, then I will always tell you guys to go ahead and start bulking and really make the gains. You feel me? So then obviously you guys are gonna ask me, well, Dan, how do you bulk? Or Dan, how do you cut? You feel me? So first of all, you gotta understand is everyone has different goals, okay? If your goal is not, to look aesthetic, you feel me? You don't wanna compete, you feel me? All this good stuff. Like you cutting down to 7%, 6%, it's gonna be more of a mental exercise than anything, because you're gonna see once you get to like 8%, 7%, you're gonna look good already. So going that extra mile is gonna not be worth it to you if you're not really trying to compete anything. You feel me? So because you're gonna look good, you can get holes. You feel me? You're gonna everything you wanna get, you gonna get it. So you have no really incentive to really go lower than it. You feel me? But let's say that's not the case for you. You feel me? Obviously, when you wanna cut, the first thing you wanna do, man, is you wanna figure out your maintenance calories. Like always, like again, I'm gonna link a video right now somewhere so you guys can get to that video. But you wanna first of all figure out your maintenance calories, and from there you wanna decrease it by 300 to 400, man. I don't really wanna go too far into that, because if you decrease it by too much, pretty much you're gonna lose muscle mass, because your body can't hold on to muscle mass as well, because you can't eat as much protein because your calories are so low. You feel me? So you don't want to bulk. You don't want to cut while your calories are too low, because it's not gonna be able to let you hold on to enough muscle mass to make it worth it for me. Because most of the times when guys cut, they cut wrong. So when they cut, they're basically losing all their muscle. So they're not looking lean. Not even looking lean. They're just gonna look like not athletic, but they're gonna look just like losing weight. They're just gonna lose weight. They don't keep the muscle, so they're not gonna look good. If you're doing 3 days of cardio in the beginning of your cut, you feel me? By like the first month, probably increase it to 4 days, then to 5 days, and you go on, then do sessions a little bit longer. You feel me? So you're doing more and more cardio, so you have to decrease your calories more and more, so where you can basically barely keep any muscle on your body. You feel me? So that's how I look at it. When you do your cut correctly, you're gonna cut mainly fat. So when you get down to your goal percentage, you can look actually bigger than when you were a little higher body percentage, because your muscles are gonna be now more defined, your veins are gonna be popping, you're gonna be looking like a snack. You feel me? If that's not the case for you, man, and you want to obviously be on the opposite end, you want to bulk. So let's say you are below that, you're already below 10%, whatever. You feel me? If you want to bulk, man, all you should really need to do is increase your calories by 400 to 600. When I'm bulking, go a little bit more than the cut, because you're obviously trying to gain as much muscle mass as possible. For me, so and we know naturally, even if you do a clean bulk, you're always gonna gain like fat with it. So you're not gonna stay lean throughout your whole bulk. That's not the point for me. So when you bulk from 7% or whatever, you want to bulk up to around 15, I would say 60 maybe, and you're still gonna look fat yet. You feel me? You're just still gonna look, in shape, but just not as like cut, So then when you bulk back down, you can really see the gains of you, from your bulk. But the point is, you don't want to with the bulk, man. Most of you guys, when you guys have dirty bulking, you're just gonna go in a surplus of like 1,200 calories because you just eat anything you see inside. You feel me? And that's gonna make you end up looking fat. You can still gain muscle, but you're gonna look fat. So now get it from 35% down to 8%. That's a long road. That's not no 3-month cut. That's gonna be like a long cut, and it's not really gonna be sustainable because you're gonna really not be able to keep on so much muscle because your cut goes on for so long. You're gonna basically plateau way too early before you can even get close to the 10%. So personally, I'm not really with the looking fat vibe because I'm in the gym too much to be looking fat. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying? And once you got fat, I know you can get fat holes. You're not gonna get no. You feel me? So I don't do no fat bitches. So I don't really want no fat holes in my life. So I'ma never get to the fat point. You feel me? Because I've been standing with fat people all my life. I can't always be a fat person too. You feel me? So I can never bulk dirty and then get fat. I can never do it to myself. So I'd rather stay to 17% and then come back down than to get to 25-30% and I'm looking now chubby. And now all of a sudden I am my own joke. You feel me? So that makes no sense to me. So anyway, once you get to that get to your ideal body fat percentage, which is 17, whatever, 18%, then you can go back down onto your below 12, below 10%, and then see the gains you made. So obviously you want to figure out how to bulk correctly. So easy ways to increase your calories while still the same thing. Add more oil to your food. Put in an extra scoop of pasta on your plate or two. Eating more like sauces, like more pasta with sauces, more base with that, so that you can easily eat more fat. Or you can start eating more beef mince or more beef generally, because beef is more fatty than anything else. Even pork, but I don't personally don't eat pork, but if you eat pork and beef are one of the more fattier meats, so you can naturally be more high in calories if you get the same amount of protein. You feel me? So that's how I look at it, man. So there's easy small ways to do this, but I'm probably gonna make another video about this on how to really bulk and then bulk correctly so you can really get big. But for now, the video was obviously about cutting and bulking. So again, to recap, if you are not below 12% body fat, there's no way you should be cutting. You feel me? No, bulking, my fault. If you're not below 12%, there's no way you shouldn't be bulking. You feel me? Because there's no point. If you're above 12%, you should be worrying about cutting your weight and then getting down to like 8% and then bulking back up. You feel me? That's how I look at it, man. Okay? So again, 12% is the threshold. But if you're below 12%, bulk. If you're above 12%, cut. Alright? That's it for the video, man. So appreciate for watching, man. If you're still here, obviously, welcome to the Real Ones Club, man. Alright? You're a Real Ones Club member. But for you to really be a real member, you got to make sure that subscribe button turns gray right now. Alright? Do it. I'll be waiting. Hit the button or join the team down below with the link. You feel me? Either way, it's cool with me. Appreciate for watching, man. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, man. Love y'all. Catch you next time, man. I'm out.